Welcome back. In this video, you are going to learn how to change blog post fonts and colors. If you have watched some of my previous videos, you've already learned how to set up your blog and then how to make the design changes for different settings within the blog page and blog post themselves. But you're working within settings that are already set up on the site-wide template, and now you're going to want to go choose specific things like fonts and your own color choices instead of what Squarespace installed for you when you first got started with whatever template you are using. So again, I'm going to give you this note that any changes you make in this video are going to change every other page on your website, including your blog page and blog posts. So this is why I like to make these changes to the blog post fonts and colors at the very beginning, because it is going to affect every single other page. So let's hop on in and see how we can do this. Now, no matter what page that you're on, whether you're in a single blog post like I am right now, or if you're viewing the homepage or even the blog page, we can always access the site styles by clicking on Edit and then clicking this paintbrush in the upper right hand corner, and it says Site Styles. So you're just going to click on that and it's going to bring up the Site Styles panel here. So the first thing we can change is your font. Now it's going to use a specific font package that was installed with the template, depending on which template you chose, but that might not match your brand fonts, or you might want to choose another one. So we're going to click on fonts here. And you're going to see here that it's going to choose a font pack. I'm going to ignore that and actually just go straight down here to the global text styles. So I always like to start with the headings first. This is going to be at the top of your blog posts and any other places on your website where you've chosen to use headings. You're just going to click on where it shows the name, and you're going to click on family, and you can just go choose whatever other one you want. It's going to choose another font that is shown in your template, but you can also browse the entirety of Adobe's catalog, as well as other Google fonts that are available for free through Squarespace. I like Ivy Presto is a lovely new one. I like that for headlines, and then you can click back here and you can change other settings in terms of the font weight, line height, style, whether you want it italicized, whether you want it uppercase or lowercase. You can make all of these changes to the heading as well as the various heading sizes. So I'm just going to click back here. You can also change your paragraph font, which is generally what you're going to be using in the full content within your blog post. So we're going to click on paragraphs right here, and you can make any other changes. Again, you can use one that's already loaded here, or click on browse all fonts. Go ahead and you can see there's hundreds of different fonts that you can use. Just click on any of them and it's going to make the changes right there. So I'm just going to change this to Arial, click back, and I'm going to make this a little bit, there is no other weight, but I am just going to go and ignore the fact that I actually don't like this font with that one, and that's okay. So that's going to change the main headline for your blog post as well as the body content here, but there are also a few other things that you can change. So down here at the bottom, we have things like your pagination. So you can go down here to assign styles, and for the blog post specifically, you'll see that for the title, it's pulling your heading. If you have metadata showing, so let me bring this up here really quickly. Okay, so for metadata, it is pulling miscellaneous, so it is actually pulling, I don't know, just a random font here. So we can choose custom, and we can go ahead and pull in the same, one of the same fonts that you're already using. You can change the type of change it to like uppercase if you want to, and you can change the metadata size and everything in here. And also, if we scroll to the bottom, we can see the pagination. This is where it's automatically pulling from the heading, but we can also go and choose any other font that we want in here. And let's just say we want that to be smaller, but we want it to be uppercase. So we can do that right here as well. So when you're happy with all of your fonts, now we can go and we can change the colors. So you're going to click on back, and then site styles, and now we see this main site styles design panel here. We can then go and choose colors. So it's automatically going to generate a palette from whenever you installed your template. If you want to change these 5 colors up here, we can click on Edit Palette, and this goes from light, this is an accent font here, and the darkest is generally on the right-hand side. You can go and click on these and change it to anything that you want by either pulling this spectrum kind of around here. You're going to see anywhere there's supposed to be white, which is not on this particular page, it's going to make those changes. Or you can go ahead and right here, you can drop in a hex code or an HSL code for your brand colors. So for instance, if I have this pink here, let's see if I drag this along, it's actually going to make these changes. Or if it's up at the pink again, let's just say I made it and brought it over to purple, it's then going to make those changes here. So you can make those changes, or if I go 0, 0, 0, that would be black. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and undo that and undo that. We can always go and undo these changes that we're making here, or we can choose from the presets that are available from different settings within Squarespace. So I can go ahead and click on this down here. It's then going to make all of the changes here. You're going to see that it changes the color palette up here. So you can do that. You can also insert an image or from a specific, you can see that there's complementary, there's different styles in here. So you can use the settings within Squarespace, or again, I have branding for my business, so I go in and insert the specific brand colors that I want right here at the top. When you're happy with the colors and we've changed the fonts, you can just click the paintbrush icon that we use to open the site styles to close it. And as always, click on Done and Save. Now you can double check that you like the color styles going to other pages on your site by just clicking on the logo here. It's going to take us to the home page. You're going to see again that any design changes that we've made to the global fonts and the global colors is going to affect every other page. So make sure that you scroll through here and make sure that you like it before you decide that those are the colors you're going to end on. That's it for this video. If you watch the next one linked up below this video or on the blog post, I'm going to show you how to add a blog post on Squarespace.